Haven't seen you in a little while. You want to know why that is? It's because I'm busy. I'm always busy. And my camera isn't facing the right direction, so... Rants aside, there is a very good reason for this. If you know me, then you know, for as long as I possibly can, I have strived for consistency. I don't know if that's one of the best ways to get views on YouTube, because if I did know what was the best way was to get views on YouTube, I wouldn't be stuck at 44 subscribers, now would I? Here's the deal. You can probably see the clock in the background. It's almost 10 p.m. This is not by choice. My new schedule, because if you didn't hear, I have classes again. Yay! No, not classes. I still don't have classes. I will be getting them soon, though, so that's good. But, classes. I have 4 classes, one of which is online, the other 3 are not. The problem is, 2 of those classes occur on Tuesdays and Thursdays, one of which starts at 10 a.m. and goes till 11:40 a.m. Problem. I live about 2 miles away from the campus, and there are a couple of buses that take me there, but the schedule is not necessarily conducive for, getting there on time. So I usually have to get there much earlier than is normal. As a result, I don't usually have time to eat breakfast. In fact, I didn't have breakfast today until noon, so it was more like a normal lunch, late breakfast, I don't know. But my other class is much later that day, starting at 5 and going until roughly 6:40. After which, I go to Taos Restaurant, which is the primary eatery for NMSU students. Which means I will maybe get off campus by, if I'm lucky, 7:30. I don't remember what time it was when I got home. It was almost 8, I think. Probably, maybe even afterwards. The point is, Tuesdays and Thursdays are essentially, at this point, because I get up at 7:30, essentially 12-hour days for me. And my mom wants me to get a job on top of all of it. Whatever the case may be, this means I don't have much time to record and edit. When I do, well, this is, in short, to say, I don't think I'm going to be able to do 2 videos a week anymore. I know I'm not going to be able to, even if I wanted to. One problem that has also arisen is motivation. I kind of go through ups and downs on how driven I am to edit. We're in one of the downtimes. Maybe once I'm back up, I'll get on with it. But that's more or less where things stand with consistency. I still plan to upload and edit for both channels. If I can, I plan to do 1 video on each channel at the same time. But as we saw with Marvel Rivals and Planet Crafter Episode 6, not necessarily feasible. So yeah, another thing that's come up, and this is a different object entirely, I've been considering doing a Minecraft playthrough. Now, there's a reason. I have never once legitimately beaten the Ender Dragon. I may have hopped into creative once, and I was just about to say something very cursed. Use beds to blow the Ender Dragon up, but never legitimately done it. You give me a Minecraft world, I will start playing with command blocks. They're my bread and butter. And there is a second issue that has kept me away from this, and that is Minecraft is such a thoroughly documented game. When anything comes out, when anything happens, it's known. But as time's gone on, I've come to realize not as well known as I thought. So instead of trying to do like a hardcore playthrough, what I'm thinking about doing is a normal mode Let's Play with an Origins mod pack. Now, if you don't know what Origins is, think when you're making making a D&D character and you have to choose a race. There are races and then there are sub-race, or classes and subclasses. I think Captain Sparkles actually has used it once before. I remember hearing in one of his animations the phrase Beastmaster thrown around, which is one of the races in that. But the thing is, Minecraft is kind of a game that takes a long time. So my thought is, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna stream it, and I'm probably not even gonna wait till I get to 100 subscribers. But I just want to know, is that something you'd want to see? I suppose if this video doesn't even get any views, it won't make any difference, now will it? I will say, if this live streaming thing does go well, I might start live streaming more games, because there are a lot of games I'd like to play, but I just don't really, because they're so effing long. If I do live stream, I'm definitely going to redo Tears of the Kingdom, which admittedly I have gotten pretty far in. I have not completed the Spirit Temple or the Shadow Temple. I haven't gotten Minoru's body back, and I haven't completed the tower defense section in Gerudo Town. So, and also I'll probably revisit both Elder Scrolls V and maybe Horizon Zero Dawn. The thing about Horizon Zero Dawn is I kind of rage quit on that. Apparently you're supposed to play that game on the toughest difficulty, and honestly, if that's the case, you're probably a sadomasochist. But aside from that, there's not much more to say. I plan to continue this, and with any luck, I'll also continue recording with Nina and her friends. Maybe. We'll see. But actually, there is one last thing. There's currently a bit of a family issue that's going on. That's kind of putting it gently, between me and my brother. So if you don't see him or Sophie, that's why. I don't know when that's going to be resolved, so we'll just have to see. I don't want to stop recording with him. He's a genuinely entertaining guy to record with, has a good sense of humor, but yeah, that's... I don't have any more videos with us. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. I hope that this helps clear up anything that you may have had. As if I have 44 subscribers. Well, 78 if you include both channels. Anyway, you all have the rest of your day, night, whatever time it is. You know the drill. Anyway, bye-bye.